letter from the former head of state Yakubu Gowon to former British Prime Minister Harold Wilson has been shared online. The letter was written during the Nigerian Biafran War on 29 July 1967 and was directed to the British Prime Minister, requesting that he stops BBC, Financial Times and Economist from reporting the true situation of the Biafra War. According to the content of the letter, the then head of state thanked the British Prime Minister for the letter he wrote to him on 17 July 1967 through his representative, Sir David Hunt. He also told him that the sentiment of goodwill expressed in his letter and the message has encouraged him. He further informed him that he does not mind the reaction from the local press as his government is committed to maintaining the bond that keeps Nigeria together. He then requested that he use his office as the Prime Minister of Great Britain and Northern Ireland to stop British media hostility towards his cause in assuring the survival of Nigeria as one united nation. He further appreciated him for the arms that the British government supplied to him and requested that the arms supply deal continue as is making adequate plans to send enough crude oil to his country when the internal crisis in Nigeria is resolved. This letter was leaked by Igbo History and Facts on their Twitter page at Igbo is to Fact, where they said that Nigeria's history can never be buried forever. They further said that Gowon wrote the letter to the then British Prime Minister Harold Wilson, begging him to stop BBC, Financial Times and The Economist from reporting the true situation in Biafra. In exchange for their arms, he will supply them crude oil. After they shared this on their Twitter page, some historians took to the comment section to share their knowledge about what transpired between 1967 to 1970 that the war lasted. Well, this conspiracy. We know that most of the governments, they are always like that. But the problem we have in this country, in Nigeria, is that the masses are not benefiting anything. I don't just know why the people who are leading the people are also always, I don't know whether it is wickedness. See, as at that time, see what we are still faced with. See what is still going on. Nothing is still working. But the elites or the politicians are the ones who have been eating from the masses, and yet what they just to have a decent life. You know, when you talk about the Biafra whatever, we know that a lot of secrecy and whatever. The British themselves, they have their own share, they have their own role that they played that affected people, and which is still affecting almost everybody as we speak today. Even the so-called northerners, they are the most hit. They are even worse off. What are they enjoying? Why? It's not as if we don't have things. We have enough things. We have enough resources, but what do we have? What do we get? We get nothing. A lot of things are shrouded in secrecy, which some people know, but some people don't just even give a damn. They just say, oh, let us move on, forget that, forget this, forget that. So it's all about crude oil. It's all about them supporting this. Well, God will give him more years to witness more ethnic cleansing at his hometown. One Nigeria, my food. Somebody is directing this statement to Gowon. Thanks, he will surely reap what he sowed over and over. Thank God that Yakubu is still alive, witnessing the sweet life of his people, Middle Beltans. Yes, so Gowon is evil, and he and his people are now reaping that evil he sowed against the children of God, Biafra. You are correct. He single-handedly plunged Nigeria into war by refusing to implement the Aburi Accord. Gowon did not only refuse to honor the agreement, but he also denied there was any agreement. Today he is a born-again Christian. That is it. Really? Born again. Evil can never cease haunting an evil person. So shall their evil continue haunting them and their entire generations till the end of time. Well, all the rape and Asaba massacre that Nigeria troops committed and bombing of schools, churches, markets and refugee camps by Egyptian, British, Russia and South African pilots rented by Gowon was what Gowon didn't want BBC to report the exact situation of the war. But now his people of Plateau and Benue are reaping the evil their son sowed from 1967 to 70 against Hiroshi and his boss, and against all Biafrans of old eastern region. As long as the earth remaineth, seed time and harvest time shall never cease, saith the Lord, according to King James version. Wickedness of the wicked. Wickedness of the wicked. General Gowon, a born-again leader who implemented the task of keeping Nigeria one. Long live, sir. Okay. What have the one Nigeria giving to her citizens other than sorrow, pains, and death? Fulanis, evil neighbors, and alien country men. That is what I'm saying. Up to today, we are even worse off. The people who can be boasting, they can be talking. These are the people who have served government in one capacity or the other, and they are the ones that they can say boldly that Nigeria has favored them, Nigeria has done this for them. Then what about the masses? Where is Nigeria when you talk about the Committee of Nations? Where is Nigeria? Where can Nigeria be placed? Nowhere. And some people are still happy about it. Like I've always said, some people have purported in their hearts. They have made agreement with suffering. And it is not everybody that wants to toe that line. Not everybody. See, with all of this, see where we are. What is the level of our economy? What is the level of the welfare of the people? It is nowhere. When you talk about poverty, talk about insecurity, see what is happening with all their evil, and they still continue to do it. It's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. God have punished him already. To tell you the truth, where is Gowon's family now? They are all nonsense. Gowon is a coward forever. The northern Christians are coward forever. We thank God for this history. It's not buried in the ground as long as we live and see tomorrow. I thank God Fulani kidnappers and Esme are killing Plateau people every day, everywhere. He violated the Aburi Accord to trigger the massive shed of innocent blood. Then he opened his mouth and blamed Ojukwu. God is the master judge. Gowon said he had received Christ. Let him begin with confessions, because he must confess before death can allow him to die. I have always maintained that the only thing our leaders in Nigeria are afraid of is nothing but the truth. Very soon, before 2023, a lot of hidden truth about Nigeria will be revealed. Then we will decide as citizens where to go from there. Which way, Nigeria? To err is human and to forgive is divine. But Gowon and some people from his tribe have been pleading for forgiveness. Let's forgive that we might live, that we might be forgiven. I think their forgiveness, they have not really come as boldly, apart from one of this person.